afternoon. This hillbilly. Excuse me. I just wanted to say hi to everybody. Hey, Crazy Joe, how you doing, brother? Um, does this sound okay? I've been working on the layout. A lot has changed. I hope this laptop will let me do this series today. Um, when I did that interview last or a couple weeks ago, this processor didn't handle the mic, the camera, um, everything like that. Like I said, this laptop's 10 years old. Um, hey Lee, how you doing, brother? Um, Joe, thank you coming in. Uh, so I think that I overworked this processor with everything that was hooked up to it. Um, and it just lagged it down so bad that it really sounded funny when I watched the replay. But I want to thank all my new subscribers. I think I'm at 259 or 260, something like that. I thank you all. I mean, whew, that's wild. Let me switch cameras if it will work. Okay, as you can see, this is now my workstation. I built this little bench underneath the layout. I mean, it ain't nothing spectacular, but it does give me a place to work on the tortoises, wiring them up, anything that I have to do with the train. I did make this little box. I ain't hooked it up yet, but this will be my programming track. I hope this thing ain't gonna lag out on me. That way I have something to do when the trains are running, and I'm able to get to all my electricals. Like I said, I got 3 tortoises to hook up top, here. I do have my green wires already. There's 2, 3, and I think there's 3 down there. Everything's labeled: lumberyard, concrete, coal mine. This is my 5 amp back wall back over there in that corner. And this is the 5 amps for the middle of the layout. As you can, we'll talk about that later. But it does give me a place to work on couplers, whatever, programming. I got my laptop that's only hooked up to the PR3. That's the only thing that runs besides program, JMRI and yeah. Let me open it up and look first before I act like an idiot. Adreno. That's the only 2 things that's on there. That's it. I am going to be mounting the Adreno here and running it out because I do have this small cable wire now to do it. I went down to my local hardware store and I think this right here is 50 feet, like $8. They didn't have red and black, or red and green, or some other color. That's what I got. So between that and my Cat 5 cable, I'll be able to do some wiring. I'm learning about this program called CATS. It's for it works with, if I'm thinking this right, it works with JMRI, and it helps you link those two to CLL, I think it is. So I've been looking into that. It's HO gauge. Everything I do right now is HO. I tried the N scale for a while, but yeah, it wasn't it wasn't a pretty sight when I half blind man trying to do half blind man trying to run a train or N scale train don't work that good. Now I hope this works, and I hope I don't make you all get sick, but let's see if that did work. Okay, here we are back up on top. A lot has changed, as you can see. Well, thank you, Joe. One thing, being in construction, they do it right the first time, or you're going to be doing it like I have. If this camera blacks out, I'll go back to mine and bring it back up. Okay, now what we got going on here? These two are the two mains that run the whole layout right there. This one switches off and lets you go into, let me see if I can do this, the coal mine. Okay, so far so good. Okay, into the coal mine. Then you can come around. Hey, it worked. I cannot believe it. And it didn't black out. Hey, Wig, how you doing, brother? Now, this right here, this switch is going to be high. This little yard that's right here. This switch here will be going off to an industry that will be sitting right underneath us. This switch, hey, you can't see me, duh. Hello. Don't go out on me, please. I beg of you. My camera's doing its own thing. Okay. As you can see, I got rid of that peninsula that was here. The round circle. Okay. I got other plans for that, but that's down the road. This switch right here that's down here will go off to a a yard that will be on the back part. That is in a later video if it comes to my head. I have a lot more storage now. I don't know what I'm going to do back here yet. I can run another track because I'll be out far enough for a switch or buildings, whatever. But for right now, oh man, I wanted to show you something downstairs. Well, I hope it don't disconnect me, but I'm going to try it because the set camera's real touchy. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, back down underneath. Now what I've done is I've added underneath this table is a power supply for a computer that I converted over to this right here. Orange is 3 amp, yellow is 12, and the red is 5. And then your blacks are cute, of course, ground. Excuse me. Let me kill this light. If I can find a switch. Okay. If you watch over here in this corner, when I flip this switch, I've put a little LED right there to let me know that my power supply's on. And of course, it's running everything but this. This is off of a wall outlet. But that's how I've been powering everything, is off of a computer power supply underneath, and which runs that, which runs the booster, which will run the 5 amps. But that's what I wanted to show you, was that on and off switch that I put in to kill everything. Now back up here on top. Won't baby work with me. Sorry if I just made you puke. I have a panel right here, and back over there in the middle is a panel, and I also have another panel here that you can plug into. This one's not hooked up yet. I like this idea. I don't know what made me come up with it, but it is what it is. Oh, I gotta do something before he gets done. I got to flip the switch and put him back on track. This is one of the small yards that I'll have. As far as if I do buildings back here, this yard can service them. I can put another track down there to service them. It will service the industry that goes over here, right here below my coffee cup, and then the industry that goes down there. There'll be two industries. Uh, one right about here, and then one on the back wall. The lumber yard that was over there is gone. I'm gonna make that my village. For the buildings that I've been making. Um, let's see if this will work today. I want to thank my wife for helping me. She helped me once I got my switches here and down there. She helped me pop the lines to run the center. So some of my lines are semi-straight. I have power here, here, and here, and here. That way I got, they're all going through going to a block right now that is right here underneath all the yard, all the yard power. I am in processes of ordering a DB. Oh, dang it, I forgot to throw that switch. Dang it. Oh well. Everything's set over there. Okay, when I do my tracks for the turnouts, I have it to where I can get to them for the tortoises. Throw everything back on straight. We'll always remember that, except for that one. But that gives you a picture of the yard. If I can find my tape measure real fast and do this without shortening them. I knew I'd do that. Oh well. This one here is 7 foot. Come on. This one here is 6 foot. And come on, get over here. This one's roughly 4 foot. I'm not too worried about storing stuff on this. Like I said, this will be mostly for the two industries that they go to. Exactly what them industries are, that's for a later video. I'll keep you all in suspense. I'm happy the way this looks. It looks nice and clean for now until I start weathering it, and finish putting the track in, and then putting the gravel or the ballast, the weeds, and all that good stuff. I've got one question for anybody that deals with tortoises. Uh, in the paperwork, it shows that the number 4 and number 5 is the green wire. Okay, do I have to hook up? Do I've got to isolate my switch and run 2 and 3 here, and run it through the switch, or can I just run that green wire to the ground on number 4 without 2 and 3? Will it still work on the frog as far as throwing it? Excuse me. All my turnouts are drilled and ready for turnouts or tortoises. The reason I done this is I couldn't do no switches back here. They were right up against the wood, the framing underneath, and it'd been too hard in reality to do it. So I pulled everything this way, and I still got a lot of room to do something here if I want to put another track in, or buildings. I do have to get a yard building for the south end and this would be east and west end. As we're standing right now, this is east, that's west, that's north, that's south. I think. North, south. Yeah. My future projects that I want to do live will be building a carrier for these. I'm going to do mine out of wood and mount them right next to the panel. Hello. Mount it here on the panel. When I do my fascia, I'll have some place to set these. We spend a lot of money on this stuff. I don't think we need to throw it around. I didn't do it that time. Oh. Who knows? Okay, don't ask me. But I did get my booster to work with the Zephyr. I went around with my meter and it's consistent, which made me happy. Now I can run more than 2 trains if I want. I do plan on buying another booster for this layout because, well, actually I'm going to need 3 more boosters in the future for what I have going in my head. There's no way of turning on this layout, and it bugs me. There's no way of making this engine go down there, turn around, and come back on the same track without a reverse loop. And that bugs me because in reality, they don't go just one way. You got trains going, but I took care of that. I'm taking care of that. It's in the designs right now as far as where I'm going to put it, and I know how I'm going to connect it to the layout. I will. I'll start that next week, next Wednesday when I go live. I solder all my connections except for where the switches are. I pop a nail right here in the center, and I glue them down. That way, because I'm going to Pico, so when the Picos start coming in, I can replace them. And then, but all my track that's in between, yes, everything in here is soldered solid. Completely around the yard except where there's switches. Okay, I didn't know you was coming in on that one. Something don't like that switch right there. I know. Oh, don't tell me. Yep, it is. I gotta replace a switch. I wonder where I put that thing at. Okay. Joe, remember that switch I had problems with over here in the lumberyard? I couldn't remember where I put it. I found it. Right there. That sucks too. Well, they're not glued in. That's the good thing about it. Yeah. Yes, I do have power to my switches. From underneath, of course, everything's wired in to the two main bus lines. I've got 4 bus lines. But actually 3 right now are only hooked up. From the lift out to about right here is zone. Well, this is considered a coal yard. The back wall back there. See if the camera stays. Like I said, from here to the lift out is the concrete area, and then from the lift out to the lift up, or drop down, is the lumberyard. There's 3 sections on this right now, running through a PM42. I haven't hooked up the 4th one yet. Because like I said, I got plans for that. It's in the works. It's going to be, y'all don't think I'm crazy, but everything works good. Um, I'm happy on how it looks. Uh, but if anybody knows about these tortoises, because here's the power in, these two, the white and the black, is the hots. And they say you can take this one here, put green wire on it, and go to your frog. Okay. Is that all I have to do and it will switch to power? Or do I have to hook up 1 and 2, or A and B? No, that's 1, 2, 3. 2 and 3 to the switch and isolate the switch. Before I go any further, I need to find that out. Because I don't want to do a lot of rewiring. Everything's running sweet. I mean, I went through, after I got done doing all this, and getting it cleaned up. As you can see, I painted it a color that my wife uses for her crafts. Got it all cleaned up and painted and started laying the track, and it just fell together. Just perfect. Eliminating the lumberyard over here, it opened me up to, hey Jack, how you doing, brother? Hope you're feeling better. Removing the lumberyard there, and removing the switch to it, that gives me extra switches and extra track to do what I want to do on that wall where the train is now. Like I said, from here this way is all industry. From here back towards the lift up is all industry. So far so good. Knock on pressurized wood. But after I got done with this, laying it, making sure everything was clean, I went through and vacuumed the whole layout. Took a Scotch Brite, I think that's what they're called, and went through and cleaned all my switches, or cleaned all my track, and then went back with 90% rubbing alcohol, cleaned them again with that, vacuumed them again, just in case I missed any kind of anything. And that took me about an hour to do, the way I just described it. But doing that, the only thing I see that's got to be changed is that one switch back here, and I do have another one back there for it. I'm hoping, like I said, next week when I start the next phase, put it that way, of this. I like how this looks. I like how that's going to look over there. That's a secret. My wife did order me 4 more packs of this cork. It's the same thicknesses as we use as Robed. They yeah, okay. Sorry about that. It is the same thickness as the cork that we use for our track. 12 by 12, 30.5 centimeters by 30.5 centimeters. It does not say actually how thick it is. But like I said, it is the same thickness as hey baby, yeah it did. But she got it through Walmart.com, cork tile. There's the name of it. 4 packs cost $20, and there's 4 in each pack. That, I mean, you cannot beat that. When she went up to Michael's and priced it, it was like $13 for the same stuff, identically the same stuff. She ordered that for me. It come in. She ordered it on a Friday. It come in Sunday. So, good place to get cork is Walmart.com. That's, I'm not getting paid for it. Just, I'm just trying to pass good information off to my brothers and sisters. It's cheap, get it. They don't have the rolls, I don't think. But I'd rather have the 12 by 12 squares that you can do stuff with. But that's what's been going on here in the layout room. A lot. Like I said, I think it was that processor. I overloaded it when I had the headphones on, the mic going on it, the fan for the laptop, and the camera. I think I overloaded that processor because so I'm out. I don't have the headphones. I don't have the mic anymore. I do have my camera and my fan running, and it seems to be doing good. I got a new subscriber, dude, over the weekend, and I'll post him. Babe, where was that from? Yugoslavia, I think. No, I didn't tear anything up. I just added to it. Like I said, I had the 2 main lines already. I just added the sides. Yeah, he was from Yugoslavia, over in Russia. Could not understand a word that man said, but his layout looks good. He's probably 18 to 24. His layout looks pretty good, but he's the farthest one so far. Between Lee and him, you two are the farthest so far that I've had the honor of meeting in the train world. Czechoslovakia. That's what it was. Excuse me, Czechoslovakia. You two are the farthest ones from me, and I'll look up his post and post it in the comments after on this one. Go check him out. Like I said, I couldn't understand a word this man said, but he had a nice layout. A lot of work, a lot of nice detail to it. But I've been going on for 41 minutes now. I'm gonna cut off. Um, I'm glad this little laptop done what it's supposed to do today. I'm glad the trains are doing what they're supposed to do today. That's a big plus. Um, they, I didn't fall. That was my chair. But he, I thank y'all for stopping in. Uh, like I said, next week we'll find out what's going on again. Uh, Tomorrow it might be all tore down, and next week you might see something different. Thank you both. That right there means a lot. But it's slowly coming together. I'm slowly getting the hang of it. uh, this book right here, that book right there, that right there is a nice book, Matt. That right there, that's a knowledgeable book right there. I ain't get paid for that one either. But from my house to your house, may the good Lord be with you. Be safe, be kind, and keep playing with the trains. Until next Wednesday, 12 noon Eastern, there it goes. Hit the likes, hit the thumbs up, comment, let me know what you think, what kind of improvement you think I should do. I'm all ears, see, when it comes to help on the layout. But from my house to your house, may the good Lord be with you and be safe.